Hello and 안녕하세요. My name is Sophia and I will be your host for this year's Kimjang Festival. Similarly to the Harvest Fest, this year's festival is going to be a little bit different. As many of you may know, due to the effects of COVID-19, unfortunately we won't be able to host our festival physically this year. Though we hope that you are keeping safe and well during this period. However, as we don't want to disappoint you guys, we've decided to bring our festival digitally. This means that we will be bringing the festival to you in the comfort of your own homes. Today is the start of our Kimjang Festival, which also happens to be Kimchi Day. But what is Kimjang?
Kimchi is a staple Korean dish traditionally used as a side. It consists of salted and fermented vegetables, with some of the most popular ones being cabbage and radish. However, Kimjang is where family and villagers gather in late autumn to early winter to make kimchi for the months ahead, passing recipes down through the generations. The practice is still widespread in both North and South Korea, and sharing the kimchi ensures that everyone in the community has food to sustain themselves through the winter. Kimjang was inscribed as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage in 2013 in South Korea and 2015 in North Korea.
The program will continue to last till the 13th of December, and during this time, we will be hosting an exciting, jam-packed 4-week schedule just for you.
Each of our videos will be released on the Kimjang Project YouTube channel at 1 p.m. from Friday to Sunday each week. Taking into consideration of the government guidelines regarding COVID-19, we have made sure that all of the content of our program was created in abidance to the regulations.
We have a short message from the UK's Republic of Korea Ambassador Enna Park to celebrate the Kimjang Festival. Let's have a listen.
Hello, I'm Enna Park, Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to the UK. As you see, I'm making kimchi myself at my residence with chef song as a way to celebrate the Kimjang Festival. First, I'd like to congratulate you all on the successful opening of the second Kingston Korea Festival. My special appreciation goes to Director Justina Chung and all organizers for preparing this event online at such a difficult time. Last year, I greatly enjoyed the first Kingston Festival, where kimchi master chefs from Korea demonstrated how to make kimchi in the Kingston Plaza. It was a real festival which we enjoyed together alongside the residents of Kingston. This year, regrettably, we have it online, but I'm sure you will still enjoy it at home, and we will meet in person next year. Kimchi is a symbolic dish that represents Korean culture, and it is the soul food to Koreans. I remember so vividly the memory of making kimchi myself with my mother, aunts, and neighbors when I was young. We would carefully prepare all the ingredients from cabbages to spices and chop out salted seafood, mix it with our hands, share it with neighbors, and store it in a big jar outside for fermentation before eating. Nowadays, there are ready salted cabbages, ready-made kimchi, and even special refrigerator made for kimchi. So much has changed. Yet, I miss the homemade taste of my mother's kimchi so much, which she made with love. These days, the world is becoming more and more convenient with everything automated, high-tech, and disposable. But I miss those days when we gathered around for Kimjang. I hope this Kimjang Festival serves as an occasion to think about our love for family and friends, as well as the tradition of sharing food. Let's share kimchi. Thank you.
Now let's move on to the remainder of this year's Kimjang Festival program schedule.
Following this week, we will be releasing some kimchi making videos as an opportunity for you to learn and try making kimchi for yourselves at home. In line with the government guidelines, we would like to promote our concept of stay home, stay healthy by making kimchi at home.
Unfortunately, we aren't able to invite you to make kimchi together as we did before. However, we have adapted our program to showcase you. We would like to kindly thank our participants who took the opportunity to recreate our kimchi recipes, and we hope you do too. There will be 3 videos released throughout the week. Now let me give you a glimpse of the remainder of the program.
Hello, my name is Ray Roberts and I'm going to be making some kimchi. This recipe is a part of the Kimjang Project's book called 21 Authentic Kimchi Recipes. I've never made kimchi before, so this is quite useful for me because I have no idea what I'm doing otherwise. And the recipe I'll be doing today is stuffed cucumber kimchi, or in Korean, oi sobagi. Oi sobagi. I'm not Korean and I'm going to butcher the language. Okay, let's make some kimchi. It says in the book to either use large cucumbers, but I could only find small little ones today. Make little cross sections, leaving about ½ inch. So you have like a little cucumber octopus going on. That's a perfect, look at that. That's a perfect cucumber. That's like the level of chunkiness that I need in my life. Gently open each slit and sprinkle coarse sea salt inside and all around the cucumber. They recommend using Korean coarse sea salt. Cheonil Neom. Probably awful. I'm making a little bit more than what the book is saying. It's saying to use about 20 grams of sea salt, which is about a teaspoon. So I'm gonna use a little bit more. Teaspoon. And now to gently massage these cucumbers. This is the most fun I've ever had. Look at that. That's one salty cucumber. So once your cucumbers are well and thoroughly salted with salt, leave them for about 15 to 20 minutes, turning them over every 5 minutes. I'll just let them chill in their salt. So it's been 20 minutes and I'm gonna rinse these bad boys. Just giving a bath to some cucumbers. Right, now that I've drained the cucumbers, I'm gonna leave them to the side for about an hour until they're completely dry. So while my cucumbers are drying, I'm going to prepare the stuffing. This is my radish. I need about 200 grams of this radish. This is definitely a lot more than 200 grams. So what you're aiming for is these little julienne radishes. Next on the list for the stuffing is an onion. Because I'm making a little bit more than what I'm going to use half an onion. Onion going in. Now that I'm crying. And now next is, oh my God. Spring onion. More onion. Cut off the ends. Finely chop them. That's my spring onion. Into the bowl. You take your chives and you want to cut them in half lengthways, so that they're thinner, and then cut into 3 centimeter lengths. Now add the chives in. So far this is smelling very fresh. Again, like the radish, you want little matchsticks. Only 10 grams of garlic. I'm gonna add more. You can tell this is a slightly Filipino influenced version by the amount of garlic. Filipinos love garlic. There's something very therapeutic about smashing garlic. Just finely chop your garlic. Okay. Oh, the smell of garlic. Now it's ginger. Why waste your hard-earned cash on a peeler when a spoon is incredibly effective? The book recommends 5 grams of ginger, but I really like ginger as well as garlic. That's all the chopping done. There's a lot of chopping. Season it, get your little salt back in about 7 grams, half a tablespoon. Now we're gonna add the Korean red chili powder, and you're gonna only want about a tablespoon. Funnily enough, this is the smallest bag that I could find at my nearest Korean supermarket. This is a lot more than a tablespoon, but it means I have enough to last a lifetime. For all the kimchi I can ever make, about half a tablespoon of sugar. Now some fish sauce, half a tablespoon. This one's branded anchovy sauce, which is, it's the same thing. That's a bit more than a tablespoon. And lastly, you want fermented shrimp paste. At my local supermarket, this is what I found. This doesn't really look like a paste to me, so I'm gonna chop it up and try to make it into a paste. It also says in the book you can replace fish sauce and the fermented shrimp paste with just more salt if you want to make it vegan. And now it says to gently mix them evenly. So here are my cucumbers, which have been drying. I think you just shove it on in. Once you stuff them, you can leave them in an airtight container at room temperature and it will start to ferment and the flavor will become more full. Again, I'm saying all of this from what I've read in the book. I have never made kimchi before. It says here this kimchi is ready to eat fresh, but if you want a fuller flavor, you can leave it to get that kind of fermented taste. Well, this one's an octopus. Look at that, that's like a banana peel. And there we go. That's the first time I've ever made kimchi. I almost forgot the garnish. I'm gonna garnish it with a bit of sesame seed. That's my first kimchi. So this is Gabs. She was filming the video and now she's gonna try the food with me. I take this one, chop the end.
I hear that crunch.
There's a real big kick from the chili powder, but then the cucumber at the same time kind of refreshes your mouth. There's like a war going on in my mouth. I think what works really well is the flavor from the fermented shrimp paste and the fish sauce, as well as the sugar kind of like spread the spice. You okay? I think this is a really good recipe if you want to make something from the book that will be like really good immediately.
I love the kick. You can pretty much feel it immediately.
It's a big punch. And I love how it's just like, it's all rounded out. Like it's spicy but refreshing at the same time. I imagine this would be really good at like summertime, like at like a barbecue or something. How would you rate this compared to like store-bought packaged kimchi?
This is so much better.
It's just a lot more fresher, I think.
It doesn't taste manufactured.
The really satisfying crunch of the radish and the cucumber. That's good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm not proud of you. I'm proud of myself for how my first kimchi ever went. Yeah, I think I did all right.
Good job.
Thank you. This recipe has the approval from 2 Filipinos. Masarap.
We will be showcasing our restaurant exploration videos under the concept of Beyond Kimchi. The idea conveys kimchi as something much more.
Let us watch as kimchi is incorporated in several collaborations, from the likes of kimchi lasagna from Vegan Yes, to kimchi salad and beef bone marrow with kimchi on top from J Restaurant. Or what about the sound of French cuisine with solop cassoulet from Solop?
Tune in from Friday to Sunday this week for all the innovative collaborations.
Continuing on from the 3rd week, for the last video for Beyond Kimchi, we will be looking at how Flat Free utilizes the fermentation process of kimchi to create their dishes on the menu.
We also had a special tasting review session from our guests. Let's see what they had to think.
Hi, my name's James.
I'm in my 50s. I'm from South Korea but now living in the UK.
From London. Well, I'm not from London originally, from Birmingham.
For the remainder of the 4th week, we will be showcasing the latest kimchi recipe collaborations with the World Institute of Kimchi.
In light of our collaborations with the World Institute of Kimchi, we will also be hosting a home cooking challenge. We would like you to try making the World of Institute recipes at home. If you can film the process and send it over, in return, we will gift our participants a present. Before we get carried away, here's a quick preview of what's to come. Enjoy!
But our program would not be complete without the premiere of our kimchi recipe book and recipe video launch. Throughout the program, we have referenced our kimchi recipe book as funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund. On our Kimjang Project YouTube, we have also uploaded video instructions for all of our 21 kimchi recipes just for you. We hope that you enjoy making various types of kimchi with the support of our book and videos. To add to our festivities, we will also be hosting a photo workshop in collaboration with the Modern Camera Club. Here's an opportunity for you to pick up on some handy photography tips. Thank you for watching and stay tuned every Friday, Saturday and Sunday for all the amazing content releasing in the upcoming weeks. Remember to stay safe and healthy, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms at Kimjang Project and Kbce UK on our Facebook and Instagram. Additionally, you can also check out our YouTube channel at Kimjang Project. Last but not least, we would like to personally thank the Kingston Council, the National Lottery Heritage Fund, and our supporters. We would not have been able to host our festival without your ongoing assistance. Once again, thank you for watching and see you next week.